Data received.
Hi everyone. We're back with Ace Attorney. We're starting a new case today, or episode, I guess, as they call it. Okay. I don't remember which one this is, so we're gonna find out. Get ready for a cutscene. Time is 1 a.m. Objection. Detective, we made it! Phew. What a relief. Glad the jewel is still safe. Oh, you said it, pal. It must have been that rock-solid security that scared him off. Would you mind opening the safe just to double-check? Oh, damn. Ah! We've been had! Mask to mask. Out front, guards! Turn on the searchlights! Ah ha 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 ha! Better luck next time, gentlemen! Court. Ah ha 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 ha! Excuse me, but I'm afraid I must be leaving now. We shall meet again when the next moon is full. Ah ha 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 ha! Salutations. Ah ha 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 ha. October 11th. Hey, Nick, get a load of this. Hey, are you listening to me? You can clean the toilet later. This is important. Ugh, what are you freaking out about now? Yeah. Today will be the last time you talk to me like that. Talk to me that way. Huh? We're about to hit the big time. Big time? And what do you mean by we? You don't mean you and me are... Ha, don't be silly. I'm talking about me and Pearly, of course. Hello, it's a pleasure to see you again, Mr. Nick. Pearls, you haven't changed a bit. Wait.
More lawyer hentai?
More lawyer hentai. Wait, what are you doing here anyway? Oh, sorry, this is Phoenix. What are you doing here anyway?
Haven't you heard, Mr. Nick? Here, take a look at this.
What's this? Some kind of poster? Corain Village, isn't that... That's right, it's our hometown, Pearly and mine, that is. What's this about treasures from the boonies? Ha ha ha, very funny. You can laugh all you want, but you'll be singing another tune tonight. Tonight? What about tonight?
The Treasures of Corain exhibit doesn't actually start until next week, but... the promoter sent us some special VIP entry passes.
That's why I dressed up extra special today. What do you think, Nick? Heh, same Maya. Different day. This young lady here is Maya Fey. The younger sister of Mia Fey, my friend and mentor. I first met her 2 years ago. I was working on the case surrounding Mia's death, and ever since then, I've been the one who's keeping the law office afloat from behind the scenes. Actually, that's just a cover for her true identity. In reality, she's a spirit medium, and a bit of a shady character. Hey, who are you calling shady? And this little girl is Pearl Fey, but I usually just call her Pearls. She's Maya's cousin, and a spirit medium in training herself.
I know I'm a bit young, but I want to help in any way I can, Mr. Nick.
Korean Village is the home of the mysterious Korean channeling technique. And Maya here is the daughter of the Korean School of Channeling's master. I know it sounds ridiculous, but it's no joke. I've seen her power with my own eyes. It's the real thing, all right. Earth to Nick, how long are you gonna make two gorgeous women like us wait?
Yeah, Mr. Nick. I can't wait any longer. I want to see the exhibit.
Ugh, looks like I don't get a choice here. Might as well head on out. Oh, oops. Disconnect from the Japanese VPN. Metroid's the real thief. Oh no! Lordly Taylor, main exhibit hall. Lordly Taylor? The city's fanciest and most expensive department store. Treasure exhibit, huh? I have to admit I'm pretty impressed. Wow, this is awesome. Hold on. Yeah, you can make even the cheapest junk look great. It all depends on how you display it.
Oh, they even have the dusty old hanging scroll that was in the Fay Manor storeroom.
Oh yeah, I remember scribbling on it when I was a little girl. On a family heirloom? Say, Nick. The person in charge of this exhibition is waiting for us in the basement warehouse. Alright. I guess we should go and say hello. Not before examining, like, every fucking thing in here. A piece of cloth with a ton of finely written characters jammed onto it. Probably esoteric knowledge, only mediums would know. Let's see. Here's the title in English. 108 Ways to Save Money. Oh, there's a callback. I'm pretty sure the number has gone up since the last time I saw it. Yeah. Well, we're always looking for new ways, you know. Being a medium sounds like a rough way of life. Oh, yeah, did I not finish my beer? Shit. Oh my god. Oh my god. I gotta drink this. My mic is like this. Oh no. This beer is bigger than my mic. Also, it's dripping everywhere because it's cold.
Siren Live. Drinky drinky.
Okay. I had this with my dinner and I forgot I didn't finish it. Hold on, first let's look at the court record. Phoenix Wright, age 26, me. What more can I say? This is my 3rd year as a young, but skilled lawyer. Mia Fey, deceased. Maya's older sister and my eternal mentor in life and law passed away 2 years ago. Maya Fey, age 19. My assistant and a disciple in the Korean tradition of spirit channeling. Pearl Fey, age 9. Maya's cousin and channeling prodigy. She has amazingly powerful spiritual abilities. Okay. What's with this big cushion? It's just lying around with nothing on it. Well, it must be for the greatest treasure of all. Greatest treasure? Is there something like that? Huh? Why, of course there is. Right, Pearly?
Oh, yeah, of course.
Yeah, I bet it would really take your breath away. What is she referring to? I think I remember this old folding screen here. I'm pretty sure it was an important piece of evidence in that murder case that happened in Korean Village.
This folding screen is the greatest of all the spirit channeling techniques. The 6-leaf Korean sacred writings folding screen.
If it's so secret, why is it the most prominent thing in the exhibit? They're just a bunch of old urns. Are these really treasures too? Of course they are. This is a treasure exhibit, isn't it? Well, yeah, I guess so. So all it takes to be a treasure is age? No wonder nobody likes museums.
Oh, Mystic Maya, look! I can't believe it.
It's so cute. It's a little diorama of Korean Village. Yeah, look at that. But somehow it seems to reek of dreariness.
Oh, Mystic Maya, it's your house! It even says Fey Manor on it.
Yikes, you're right. I kind of want to add the famous in front of it. Don't do it, Maya. They might get mad. Is that everything in this room? I think it is. Wait, can I slide? No. Okay. Back. Where else can we go? The basement warehouse. Yep. This is a basement warehouse, all right.
This place is scary. I feel like a monster could jump out at any time.
Don't be scared, Pearly. I'll protect you. Oh, Mr. Wright? Ah! A monster! You were right! Huh? A monster? Good evening. It's good to see you again. You. I know you. Sam has changed her fucking outfit. She's wearing black now. Haha, nice to see you again too, little miss.
Hello?
Is she a friend of yours, Nick? And how do you know her, Pearly? Nice to meet you. I'm Adrian Andrews. I'm in charge of the promotion and planning for this treasure exhibit. I'm also responsible for the security arrangements. Zero Suit Samus alt costume, yeah.
Oh, nice to meet you.
Adrian sure has changed since we last met. So this is the warehouse. The really valuable exhibit items are still stored away in here. I guess I can't examine. Oh, wait, yeah, I can. Burr. It's Burr. It looks like part of a big signboard, but all I can read on it is the burr. Uh-huh, I got it. Maybe it's supposed to say hamburger. Why would anyone write hamburger that big? Burr, bitch. Like, maybe for the World Hamburger Festival or something. I kind of doubt it. Aha, I got it. Maybe it said spaghetti. What? Why are you talking about food? Oh, wait. That's normal for you. Anyway, it says burr. There's no way it could be spaghetti. Well, maybe it was a typo. It might have said spaghetti festival. What do you think? Okay, to me. Besides, spaghetti is the only thing more tangled than your reasoning. Oh my god, it's a fucking ladder. Look, a ladder! That's a step ladder. So, what's the difference? You need to stop judging things based on narrow-minded cultural assumptions, Nick. Right, sorry. Why do I feel like we've had this exact same conversation before somewhere? There have been so... If you guys have been watching all my other... Or if you're familiar with the story, there have been so many callbacks in the dialogue I've been reading. There's so many callbacks. Like, almost everything has been, like, a reference to another conversation in the game. This computer. It looks like it's hooked up to the security camera above. And that means what? The camera is set up to take a photo of anyone that goes in or out of the storeroom. No. No, she's not in jail. She didn't do anything wrong. She was framed. Then the data from the camera gets uploaded to this computer here. That's what. I see. Then some pretty high-tech stuff, right? Garage door.
Mr. Nick, what's that big door over there?
It looks like it's the door to the actual storeroom. I can see lots of big boxes and stuff back there. Really? Let's go in. I want to take a look. Oh, I'm sorry. Unauthorized personnel aren't allowed in there. Did you hear that, Nick? We're unauthorized personnel. Why are you telling me that? Org, Annie. It says Organi. No, it doesn't, Nick. It says organize. You just can't see the last 2 letters. Yeah, well, I guess no one else could read it either because this place is a mess. Yeah, you must feel right at home, huh? Sick burn, Maya.
Siren Live. Organize the hamburgers.
Mystic Maya, take a look next to the door. That's Mystic Amy, right?
Yes, that's a statue of the woman who invented the Crane channeling technique, Amy Faye. The statue is on loan from one of the training halls of the Faye branch family. In fact, it just arrived this morning. Amy Faye's golden statue added to the court record. It's holding the Shishido. Yeah, Shishido, right? No. I'm gonna stop trying to pronounce that. What's that creepy looking thing she's holding? Shit, am I gonna have to say it? Don't ask me, how should I know? Well, you are the future master, right? Maybe so, but this is the first time I've ever seen that statue. That thing is the crane. Fuck. Shishido. Shishido. It is a ceremonial sword. It's not a real weapon, so the blade isn't sharp. Can someone type that word into text-to-speech? I have no idea how to say that. Ah, phooey. I wanted to cut something. What are you eyeing me for? Court record. Exclamation mark. Speak. I-S-H-I-T-O.
Metroid crime. Shitchishito.
Shitchishido. Okay. Great, I hope I never have to say that word again. Oh yes, I'm still talking to Adrian Andrews. She stabbed a dead corpse. No, she's fine. People have done much worse in this game. She isn't the one who killed anyone, so she's fine. That's how things work. Joke's on you is gonna be said 100 times in the trial. Yep. Most likely. Let's present my badge. I owe a great deal of thanks to that badge. It's the only reason that I'm still here today. Oh, come on now. That's not true. I think what Nick means to say is, it wasn't thanks to the badge, it was thanks to me. Tell the truth, Nick. I know that's what you were thinking. No way, Maya. You've certainly changed since I last saw you 7 months ago. But really? Yes, you look like you've bulked up a little bit. Well, now that she mentions it, I guess I have gotten a little stronger. You're such a dork, Nick. Okay. I finally managed to put the events of 7 months ago behind me. I really love the work that I'm doing now. Honestly, I owe it all to you, Mr. Wright. Oh, it was nothing. And to this little girl, too.
Thank you for saying so.
I guess I wasn't much of a help, huh? No, that's not true. You were all a big help to me. She shouldn't take it so personally. It's not like she was exactly free to help. No, she was fucking locked in a fucking room. Okay. Okay. It really has been a long time, hasn't it, Mr. Wright? Nick, what's going on? Who is this woman? Why are you freaking out on me? What? I just thought it'd be more dramatic if I got all worked up, okay? That's all.
Mystic Maya, you shouldn't let him off the hook so easily.
Please, Maya, don't say anything that'll needle Pearls further. Mr. Wright was there for me when I really needed help. It was something that happened 7 months ago. You remember, don't you? The Nickel Samurai case? Not really. I was stuck in a dark wine cellar. Did that escape your memory, Nick? After that, I quit being a manager and started this job. Wow, that's tough. I'm sorry, Miss Andrews, if it wasn't for us. No, don't say that. I'm glad the whole thing happened. Thanks to you and everyone else that was involved, I was able to change my whole life. I really am grateful. Phew, that's a relief. Yeah, Maya was kidnapped. She was trapped in a cellar with wine and pretzels for days. Yeah, days, probably. Actually, 2 days. I'm really impressed, Miss Andrews. Handling a huge exhibit like this must be very tiring. Well, Lordly Taylor is celebrating their 200th anniversary this year. The works on display in this main exhibition hall are worthy of the finest museums. Woohoo! Did you hear that, Pearly? The finest museums.
Yeah, I did. That's really wonderful.
So this basement warehouse is pretty well protected, huh? Of course, it is. After all, there are some priceless treasures here. The security guards are all very highly trained as well. That sounds good. So, what is with that face she's making? Oh, look, it's already 8. Have you all eaten yet? Well, actually, I've already made a reservation at the restaurant on the 12th floor. Why don't we all dine together? Ooh, I like the sound of that, dine. It sounds so fancy.
I'll have the kids' lunch.
Ha ha ha, Pearly, it's dinner, not lunch. Why don't you go for it and really eat your fill with the kids' dinner?
Okay, in that case, 1 kid's dinner for me.
Ha ha, shall we head upstairs then? After that pleasant evening, all that remained was to wait for the exhibition's opening. It was wonderful seeing Miss Andrews looking so happy. None of us could have imagined that the very next day, something terrible would happen. Dun dun dun. Nick, this is terrible! What the? You're cleaning the toilet again? I never knew you were such a toilet freak. Give me a break, would you? My brain just hit the snooze button for the 5th time.
I'm gonna go turn on the TV.
We've got an update on the recent treasure heist. Based on clues found at the scene of the crime, authorities have announced that they believe it was the work of the renowned phantom thief, Mask the Mask. Mask the Mask? According to a spokesperson, Lordly Taylor received a threat letter some days ago. This is the 5th heist by this phantom thief who only targets rare treasures.
Maya and her super stomach.
Lordly Taylor? Well, Nick, what are you gonna do? Don't you dare go back to scrubbing the toilet. Treasure? Lordly Taylor? You don't think... Yes, now get up, Nick. It was stolen by Mask the Mask. Our most valuable treasure? The Korean sacred urn was stolen. What? Hold on, I gotta look at all this. Charlie, a quite decorative plant. When she was alive, Mia really loved it. She even went so far as to make it our mascot. It must be nice to be a plant, being able to just sit in the sun and photosynthesize. Hey, Nick, no time for daydreaming.
That's right, Mr. Nick, no time for daydreaming.
Oh man, till I find that urn, they're not gonna give me a second apiece, which means there might be some very good dialogue options right here. There is a giant building just outside the window. It's the Gatewater Hotel, a high-class luxury hotel. The chain is getting so rich that they bought a whole chunk of the next town over and started building a huge theme park. It's gonna be called Gatewater Land. And to think that 2 years ago, it was just a little hotel for businessmen. An old movie poster. Apparently, this was the first movie that made Mia cry when she saw it a long time ago. Maya watched it recently, and she said she cried all night, too. Which, I guess, is why it's back up on the wall. I'll have to check it out one of these days. Difficult-looking legal books stand in a formidable row. They mock me. Actually, I've neglected them for so long that they're covered in a layer of dust. Maybe I should actually try reading them once in a while. Hey, Nick, this is no time for reading.
Yeah, Mr. Nick, you can always read later.
I guess I won't be getting any peace and quiet to even read until I find that urn. It's my desk. I don't get to use it much, so the dust bunnies are starting to mount their assault. Maybe I should wipe them out with a few well-paced swipes of my cleaning rag. Hey, Nick, are you trying to make me upset?
Yeah, Mr. Nick, if you're worried about the cleaning, please leave it up to me.
At least Pearls is good at cleaning. Ugh. Guess I better go find that urn. Okay. Let's go find that urn. Actually, let's talk to let's talk first. Refresh my memory a little. What's this sacred urn? It's only the most important treasure in Crane Village, that's all. Look, it's right there on this poster. Don't you remember what's inside? That urn contains a very important soul. Namely, the soul of Mystic Amy Faye, the founder of the Crane channeling technique. Right, Pearly?
Yeah. That's right.
Hold up. I thought that urn had the name... I thought that urn had the name Amy written on it. Now it says I am? Any idea how that happened, Pearly?
Huh? Yeah, there's some things best left unsolved, wouldn't you say, Mr. Nick?
That's right. 1 year ago, there was a murder in Crane Village, Maya's hometown. The sacred urn. It turned out to be an important clue in that case. Sacred urn added to the court record. Supposedly priceless, it looks like a plain old pot. Okay, the toilet is shinier than the judge's head, so let's see what's next. What's wrong with you, Nick? What do you mean? What do you mean, what?
Mr. Nick! Your beloved Mystic Maya's treasure has been stolen. Doesn't that even bother you?
But I thought the urn was the village's treasure, so I don't see how...
The village is Mystic Maya. She's the future master of the Crane School of Channeling. You know what I'm talking about, Mr. Nick. I won't let you say you don't.
Okay. I do. So what am I supposed to do about it?
Isn't it obvious? Go and find the bad guy who did this.
Yeah. And get the sacred urn back. But I'm not a detective. I'm a lawyer.
That has nothing to do with this. If you're a real gentleman, you would find it for your beloved Mystic Maya.
Man, oh man. There's no winning against Pearl's fairy tale image of love. So what's the name of the bad guy again? Mask to Mask, Nick. Make a note of it. Mask to Mask. It was terrible. I was arrested and everything. Yeah, Pearl did break the urn, and then when she bounced a ball into it, knocked it over. 1 year ago, the murder in Crane Village. A man was killed during one of Maya's spirit channelings. And this urn wound up being the key piece of evidence that proved her innocence.
Mr. Nick? Would you mind not telling Mystic Maya about that? You promised, remember? You said you wouldn't tell anyone I broke the urn.
Oh yeah, that's right. Now I remember. This urn used to say Amy on it. Until Pearls accidentally broke it into a million pieces. She tried to secretly fix it. Let's just say it didn't work out so well.
Sorry, I'm not so good at arts and crafts. Spelling either.
Yeah, Pearl is illiterate. For anyone who doesn't know, Pearl is illiterate. Anyway, this is how her gluing project turned out. She put the pieces together wrong, and now instead of Amy, it says I am. I can't believe no one's noticed this until now, a whole year later.
I can't believe it myself.
Okay, let's go find the fucking urn. Actually, wait. Oh, okay.
I'm not certain. What do you think, Mr. Nick?
Okay. This is court, yeah. You're not very photogenic, are you?
I guess that's the end of that conversation.
Sis, I really miss her.
Was Mystic Mia? Was she a really good lawyer?
Yeah, she was awesome. She taught Nick everything he knows.
You should train hard and try to make her proud, Mr. Nick.
Yeah, I'll do my best.
You can join me on my next trip to a freezing waterfall.
I hate to break it to her, but I don't think being frozen to the bone helps in court. I'm gonna have to really buckle down and get serious. Well, you are the future master of the crane channeling technique after all. Yeah, that, and I have to play the part of Big Sister too. For Pearly, and you, Nick. What? Do I look like I was born yesterday? Pearly is such a cutie, isn't she, Nick? Yep. And she's smart too, just like yours truly. She's got quite a future ahead of her. I bet she could be a president someday. Thanks, Kid Boo. A president that can channel past presidents. That might just come in handy. That sounds like some Avatar shit. She certainly seems grateful to you, Nick. Well, she was in a pretty tight spot during that terrible ordeal. Actually, I'm grateful to her too. It sounds like you're not telling me something. I'm gonna take a good look at the case file next chance I get. Maya's totally jealous. Lordly Taylor Main Exhibition Hall.
Right, let's see if we can find some clues that might lead us to the bad guy.
But it doesn't look like anything has been disturbed. Yeah, it looks pretty much the same as it did last night.
Bad guy, huh?
Hey, you can't poke around here, pal. Wait a minute. That voice. Oh no, not him again. Gummy! It's you, and I'm the one who should be saying not again. Why is it that every time something bad happens, you always show up, pal? I should be asking you that. Aren't there any other detectives? Please enjoy this case with Gumshoe because I'm pretty sure it is the last one in the series. Is he in? He's in the Edgeworth investigation games, actually, I think. But mainline series, he hasn't appeared again yet. It's been so long! No, I should be asking you that. What are you doing hanging around here? Hey, I asked you first. Why are you here any... Alright, we got it. Why don't you two kiss and make up already?
Hello. It's been a long time, Mr. Scruffy Detective.
Oh, it's you, little missy. Actually, my name is Gumshoe. Detective Dick Gumshoe. Now is a good chance for you to try to remember it right. Yeah. Detective Dick Strict Gumshoe. There was actually, I think there was another word we were adding into that. I don't remember now. Now is a good chance for you to try to remember it right. Yeah, his personal poll. Dick Gumshoe's personal poll. He lent it to us. And if it's too long for you, you can just call him Dick.
Okay, it's good to see you again, Mr. Detective Dick.
Yeah, good to see you again too, I guess. Examined. There's nothing. There actually isn't anything new to examine. Okay. Only talk. What happened?
Mr. Detective Dick, can you tell us about what happened?
Oh, you're trying to remember my name, Atta girl. It's Gumshoe, okay? Anyway, the thief stole something called the Sacred Urn.
I know about that.
Oh, well, the criminal's name is Mask to Mask.
I know about that too.
Detective, can't you tell us something other than that? Well, I guess I sorta kinda owe you guys in a way. The crime occurred last night at around 1:30 in the morning. How exactly do you know that? We got an emergency phone call from a guard at the scene of the crime, pal. He said, the urn was just stolen. The scene of the crime? You mean here, right? Wrong. That urn was being kept under careful guard in the basement warehouse. Basement warehouse, huh? Ugh, I'm so thirsty.
So who was guarding the basement warehouse?
That guy. It's all his fault that the thief got away, pal. He solves one case and he gets a swelled head, thinking that he's an ace detective. Ace detective? Hey, Detective Gumshoe, about this Mask to Mask. Is he famous? What? You're joking, right, Nick? Mask to Mask is the hottest thing since sliced bread. Sometimes he appears as a museum guard. Sometimes he appears as a big brown bear known to surprise unsuspecting victims. But underneath those disguises is the true Mask to Mask. So he's some kind of master of disguise, huh? And he only goes after the finest works of art, pal. Last night was his 5th heist. If Lordly Taylor had only cooperated, I could have caught him this time. What? Then you knew he was planning on stealing the Sacred Urn? Of course I did. The guy always sends his calling card before he steals something. Calling card, huh? They mentioned that on TV. So why do you call him an ace detective anyway? That's what he calls himself, pal. I didn't make it up. So? What's he like? Well, like I told you, Mask to Mask has made 5 heists so far. On the 4th heist, Mr. Ace Detective managed to get the stolen treasure back.
Wow, that is impressive. All by himself?
Yeah, I gotta admit it, pal. Maybe he really is as good as he says. Every time the thief sends one of his calling cards, we send our men on a stakeout. But none of us has ever gotten so much as a glimpse of the guy. That sounds suspicious.
But Mr. Ace Detective was able to retrieve the stolen treasure from the thief.
Anyway, he's at the scene of the crime right now looking for clues. So he's down in the basement warehouse, huh? Hold on, I'm gonna present a bunch of shit to Gumshoe in case I don't get the chance to do it again. Oh wait, hold on. Back. Here, take a look at my attorney's badge. Are you still showing that cheap little thing off? A real man keeps his mouth shut and carries a suave police badge, pal. To be honest, pal, there's something that bugs me. What's that? All the other items that were stolen by Mask to Mask were ones I had even heard of. They were all world-famous treasures. The Tear of Emanon, or the Crown of Bongora.
The Sacred Urn of Kharain is famous too.
Right, Pearly?
Of course! Everyone in Kharain Village knows about it!
Sounds like we've got an unpredictable thief on our hands. Pretty goofy-looking face, if you ask me. Hey! What are you doing carrying that around with you anyway? It's not like we ever need it. She has got a point.
Kid Boo 002. Nick quit flashing everyone, lol.
Right? Oh, that's Mia Fey. She was a truly beautiful person, pal. Huh? You knew her? You knew my sis? Sure, everybody in the police force knew her. We all lost a great friend that day.
Mr. Scruffy Detective.
I just got something in my eye. I'm not crying. What about this? Oh. You don't have anything to say about Maya? Maybe I should have read that. What about this person? Sorry, pal. I didn't get much sleep last night and my brain's not really working right. Somehow I don't think sleep would really fix the problem. Hey, keep it down. He might have really good hearing for all you know, and he might get mad if he heard. I can hear everything you are saying, pal. Damn it. I've been on this guy's tail ever since the first heist, pal.
Yeah, you're doing a really great job, I can see.
Oof. Listen, pal, if you want to jump high, you gotta crouch down, right? I'm a little frustrated now, but I'll make it that much sweeter when I catch him. Anyway, that's what I keep telling myself every day.
Well, good luck, Mr. Detective Dick. I believe in you.
Aw, ain't you sweet. You're the only one that's ever said that. The only one? That's kind of sad if you think about it. So what's this calling card? Here it is. But don't show it to anyone. It's top secret, okay, pal? What's this mark on the front? That's Mask to Mask's signature emblem, pal. You could say it's his mark. All of his calling cards have got it on them. They didn't mention that on the news flash. We're withholding that detail from the public for operational reasons. The only way we can tell if a calling card is real or not is by this emblem. That makes sense. When you get famous, there are always imitators. Hold on, I gotta turn my temperature in my room down because it's very hot. Okay.
Mr. Nick, if you work a little harder, maybe you can have your own copycats someday.
Thanks, I guess. Okay, I guess let's go to the basement, right? No matter how many times we come here, this place always gives me the chills. That's probably because it's air conditioned to protect the art pieces, you know. Brr, bitch. Welcome to my private little banquet of chaos. Huh? What the heck does that mean? I'm afraid I have very little to offer, but please make yourself at home. Who are you anyway? Shh, silence. Hee. Now I see. It's all becoming clear. What do you see? Svari! The truth has once again been elegantly revealed to me. A lawyer and a spirit medium, neither very advanced at their trade. Am I wrong? Yikes! That's scary. How did you know that? How, you say? The universal skeptic would say that how is nothing but a question of why. I am a traveler of both time and space, and a swimmer of dreams. What is he talking about? I can't make heads or tails of it. Without further ado, let me fulfill you on what should be the first duty of any gentleman. And introduce myself. The name is Atme, Luke Atme. Ace Detective. Oh, hi? Don't let him intimidate you, Nick. Stand up and show him what you're made of. The name's Wright. Phoenix Wright. Ace Attorney. I'm Maya Fey, a spirit medium.
And I'm, Pearl Fey. I'm Mystic Maya's cousin and, spirit medium Ace Apprentice.
Excellent. Well then, shall we begin our little game? Game. Why does the phrase "one short of a baker's dozen" come to mind with this guy? Oh, there's shit that's gotten moved around. Oh god, this weapon that I don't remember how to pronounce the name of is here. Tisk, Sir Lawyer, please refrain from such crude behavior. Huh? What do you mean? This criminal is an artist. He probably says it artiste. This crime scene is the canvas upon which he paints. Only I, Ace Detective Atme, have an eye which is educated enough to read the signs. Could you translate that for me, Nick? I think he pretty much said, don't touch anything, amateurs. If there's something you wish to know about, you have but to ask Atme. I know everything there is to know about my rival, Mask to Mask. What do I do now? Does he have any top secret information? Stuff that only a real crime buff would know? I'll think about what to ask while I listen to listen to what Mr. Ace Detective has to say. Okay. So I don't think I can look at any of this stuff right now until I talk to him first, so let's do that. So are you really as famous as you say? Of course. For a lawyer, you have a rather shocking lack of knowledge about the world. I had no idea anyone was left in this city that had not heard of me. Look at me. Look at his nose, yeah. I am Mask to Mask's arch enemy, the ace detective Luke Atme. At this moment, there are two mighty figures which loom large over this grand city. One embodies the nefarious forces of darkness, the other the angelic cherubs of light. Boy, now I'm really lost. What is he saying, Nick? I have been personally on the heels of this victim since his first crime. After learning this criminal's patterns, I thwarted his very latest loathsome larceny. I even returned the target of his tyranny, the portrait of Megina, to the crime scene. And I did it all by myself. I took it back from Mask to Mask. And with my brawny mind and my brilliant muscles... yeah, they mentioned it on the news in the Great People Around Town segment. They said that the museum gave you an incredible jewel as a reward. Oh, well, compared to the treasure I retrieved for them, it's not much. So in the end, the only thing that makes you great is your own self-praise. Oh, tell us what you know about Mask to Mask, and keep it simple, please. Like about how I have devoted my life to thwarting his dastardly deeds? Last night, here in the bowels of this store, we were locked in a most glorious battle. I see. Huh? Hang on a second. You were here last night? Here? In Lordly Taylor? Naturally. Wherever Mask to Mask goes, you will find Atme laying his elegant traps. Elegant traps. More like Damask out-eleganced you and made a beautiful getaway. But this time, I allowed him to escape with the illusion of victory. I wonder if I should ask him about what happened last night in more detail. Can you tell us exactly what happened here last night? But of course, after all, I always say there should be no secrets between aces. Flattery will get you nowhere, Pinocchio. I first received the request for my services 20 days ago. And it was 10 days ago that we received Mask to Mask calling card. Huh? You were hired before the calling card even arrived? Yes, you see, the person who hired me is quite rigorous and thorough. That's Adrian for you. A mere 10 days after hiring me, her worst premonitions were realized. A calling card arrived, right? Yes, so, ace detective that I am, I set up a trap for the thief right in the warehouse. And waited for him. Alone. Alone? But why? Why didn't you go to the police for help? Ridiculous. Why would I seek for help from such a singularly useless group of nincompoops? Yeah, fuck the police. You've got a lot of nerve. After all, it was you that let Mask to Mask get away. I always operate alone and concealed, out of the sight of others.
Concealed?
Precisely. Even the guards on duty here were unaware of my presence. To fool your enemies, first you must fool your friends. It's my own original proverb. Anyway, back to what happened last night. As I was saying, I hid here in the warehouse and waited for the thief to arrive. But I swear to you, not a solitary soul came through that entrance. Nevertheless, the sacred urn disappeared. But that's impossible. How could it just disappear? How, you ask? Don't be ridiculous, Sir Lawyer. If I knew the answer to that question, I wouldn't be here. For someone who seriously messed up his own stakeout, he's rather full of himself.
So you're saying that even though on one...
It's definitely a typo.
So you're saying that even though no one came through those doors last night, our precious urn still somehow vanished from under your nose?
That's just not possible. Okay, can I examine anything else in here? No, it won't let me. Okay. I guess we move. Or, hold on. Maybe there's something I can present to him and make him talk. I'm sorry I can't be more helpful. But I have no interest save that of finding evidence against my arch-rival. Nah, it's okay. Nick is just a bit of a piddling evidence hog. That's his defense style. A piddling evidence hog, you say? In that case, I'd simply be wasting my breath. Yeah, I guess you're right. Thanks, Maya. Why couldn't you have said I was a rival and not a piddling evidence hog? Do not fear, young lady. I promise I shall retrieve your urn. Thank you, Detective Atme. I'm counting on you. The final round between Detective Loot Atme and Mask to Mask is set to begin. Still, there's something funny about this guy. Yeah, but don't forget he managed to retrieve the treasure from the last heist. Yes, I even have a video that details my role in the whole affair. I recorded it directly from the news on TV. Can I interest you in a copy? No, thanks. Nope. Nope, no dialogue there. This is the same dialogue as the other thing. Okay. No thanks. Mask to Mask's calling card. It's got his emblem printed on it, right? Quite impressive, but I would expect nothing less from my arch-rival. I'm surprised to see you in possession of such a top-secret piece of information. Well, we've got an ace lawyer, an ace spirit medium, and an ace cousin apprentice here. Ace cousin apprentice. Oh my god. Yes, indeed. I think I could learn to like you, my fellow ace professionals. I don't know if I really want this guy to like us ever. Like, ever. Well, Sir Lawyer. I've been told that you too are pursuing the mysterious thief. Well, I'm not sure I would say that exact. That's right. We're gonna find the sacred urn no matter what we have to do. Excellent. I will trust you. I permit you take a look around while I investigate elsewhere. If, perchance, you should discover something of value, return then to my office. My Office of Earthly Delights, the Atme Detective Agency. Office of Earthly Delights? Well then, Sir Lawyer, if you'll excuse me, I have much to do. Wait a minute.
He's gone.
I don't like the idea of doing this guy's work for him. come on, Nick. Don't worry about it. It's no big deal. Let's hurry up and investigate before he changes his mind.
I want to go to his office, too. Take me with you, okay?
I don't want to go to his office. Are you serious? The Office of Earthly Delights. The nose on that man, it was so pointy. I know, right? I mean, Phoenix also called him Pinocchio at one point. Okay, I need to examine this room. I will actually be right back because I'm out of water and I'm just drinking beer and it's too fizzy for me. And I need more water because I'm very thirsty. I will be right back. Hello, I'm back with a full glass of water. I'm so happy. Stay hydrated, everyone. Okay, let's do some examining. Start here. That pathetic-looking wooden box. Ah! That's the box that had the sacred urn in it. Don't touch it. There may be clues to the thief's identity on there. Ugh. I worked so hard to make that box. Huh? You made that poor excuse for a box, Maya? What's that supposed to mean?
That urn has always been on its stand in the winding way of Fey Manor. So there was no box suitable for it, Mr. Nick.
And I was so proud of it. Poor Maya. Maybe it'd have been better if Master Mask had taken the box, too. Ooh. Wow, this is awesome. What did Miss Andrews say it was called again? Shichichito. It's literally seven branch sword in Japanese, or so says Miss Andrews. Whoa, it's pretty heavy. One hit, 7 times the fun. Pretty catchy, huh? I bet it'd sell like hotcakes.
There's something about it that bothers me.
Wow, you're really firing on all cylinders today, Pearly.
This sword. Wasn't Mystic Amy holding it last night?
Ah.
And another thing. The sword wasn't bent last night like it is now.
Yeah, you're right. Awesome, Pearly. I wouldn't expect any less from my little ace apprentice. The sword is bent, so that must mean... Last night, somebody used it somehow. Aha. I just thought of something. Maybe Detective Atme smashed mask to mask with it. Like this! Yow! What the heck? What do you think, Pearly?
I think it's even more bent than it was before.
Oh man, my head, my hair! Shido. 7-branch sword. A ceremonial sword held in the hand of Amy Faye's statue. Wasn't bent before the crime. Burr. Hey, Pearly. Do you know what this is? It's a computer.
A computer? Oh, I've heard of those. It has such a cute name.
It looks like this computer is for storing the data from the security camera. When someone comes in or out of the warehouse, the camera takes a photo of them.
It's probably the trap that the detective set up.
Let's see if we can find last night's data on this thing. We might even find a photo of mask to mask. Let's see here. Man, I really stink at working with these things.
What's wrong, Mr. Nick? You're sweating an awful lot.
I don't know how to pull up the photos. Yes. Nick is technologically illiterate. It is the current year right now in this game. Actually, it might be 2018 in this game right now. Real, like, in their time. I had no idea you were so pathetic with high-tech stuff, Nick. Yeah, well, I managed to print out the camera data anyway. I guess you have to learn the crawl before you can walk, right, Nick? Yeah, sure. Anyway, it looks like the camera only went off once last night. It's a security camera. It's trained on the big door to the storeroom. It's set up to take a photo of anyone that goes in or out.
A security camera?
Yeah, go stand in front of that door and it'll snap your photo too, Pearly.
Mystic Maya, do you think I should smile?
Nah, it's for criminals, so I think you should make a really scary face. Like
this? Mr. Nick, what's that big door over there?
It looks like it's the door to the actual storeroom. I can see lots of big boxes and stuff back there. I guess that's where they were keeping the sacred urn. Remember, Maya, Miss Andrews said we're not allowed in there. Organi. Organi. Sorry, yeah, I guess it would be Organi. Okay, paint first, I guess. Look what you did, Nick. You spilled paint over here. I didn't do that. Well, it wasn't here last night. I would have noticed a color this outrageous. That's like my favorite color. IRL.
But this paint is already dried up.
Well then, you should have cleaned it up before it dried, Nick. Paint doesn't dry that fast. Besides, I told you it wasn't me. It looks like it's been several days since it was spilt. Hey, look at this.
What is it?
There's some kind of shape left in the bottom left side of this stain.
Huh? You're right.
Oh, huh? You're right. I wonder what it could be. I wonder what would be box-shaped. The statue of Mystic Amy is so cool. I want a gold statue of myself. We could put it in the office. Hey, it's Wright and Co. How about a gold statue of me?
Mr. Nick, I'm sorry, but I noticed something strange.
Huh? What is it, Pearls?
The statue of Mystic Amy. Was this where it was last night?
Ah.
I'm pretty sure it was closer to the door.
Yeah, I think you're right. Great job, Pearly. I wouldn't expect anything less from my ace cousin. So the statue was moved on the night of the crime. Okay. Is that everything I can inspect in here? I believe it is. Is this door inspectable? No. No open flames. Yeah, that would be bad. Okay, let's go move. Back to the exhibition hall. Oh. Hey, Nick! Your cell phone's ringing! Steel Samurai theme. So good. Hello? Phoenix Wright here. Oh, ho, 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 ho. It's me, Gumshoe. Gumshoe, what is it? What's so funny? I'll tell you what's funny, pal. I finally beat him. I beat Mr. Ace Detective. Ugh. Thanks, stay hydrated, bot. I've had 4 times that amount since I started streaming. Finally, this underdog is the alpha dog today. That stuck-up detective's met his match. Yup, I finally caught him. Lock, stock, and barrel. There's no escape for him. You caught him? Are you saying... You captured Mask to Mask? Bingo! Well, actually, he surrendered. But I still got him. Mask to Mask surrendered?
That's great. So when can we go and pick up the sacred urn?
Well, yeah, you see, I was gonna tell you. What? Something wrong? Do you think you can swing by the detention center sometime? The detention center? He wants to talk to you. Mask to Mask, that is. What? He wants to talk to Nick? I'll be waiting for you, pal, so get over here soon. The detention center, huh? I could go here. Hold on. Can I go? Do I have to be here to go to the detention center? Yeah. October 12th, detention center, visitor's room. Hey, pal. Welcome to the detention center. You're sure in a happy mood, aren't you? Yup. After all, we got masked to... Right, but, so where's the sacred urn? Oh, sorry about that, pal. I guess I didn't really think about it before. But you're the victim, in this case. Huh? Well, I guess I should let you guys hear the story straight from the horse's mouth. You know, he's right, Nick. He is? If you think about it real hard, we are the victims. Well, I guess so, in a way. I'm so used to thinking of the victim as a dead person because we're always on murder cases. Excuse me? But anyway, I have to get the sacred urn back. Please, don't just ignore me. Who are you? I'm Mask to Mask? Oh, okay. Hey, Nick, doesn't he look kind of, well, gangly? I'm Ron Delight, the famous Mask to Mask. I don't think this guy could punch his way out of a wet paper bag. This guard monitors the visitor's room. He looks nervous being this close to an alleged thief. Smile, you're on candid camera. Okay. Generic. Okay, he looks happier now. So, you're the mask-to-mask guy? Yeah, you bet. No, that's wrong. You see, it's complicated. I sort of yes and sort of no, if you know what I mean. What's wrong? Well, when I say wrong, what I really mean to say is that it's not right, per se. You see, it's not spelled mask to mask, it's actually mask to mask. What's with this guy? Well, he's a timid little weakling, we know that much. Don't do that. Don't look at me like that. I don't need your pity. And a major crybaby, too. So, why did you give yourself up? Well, you see, it's because, well, I know why. It's because you stole such a priceless treasure. And now you're just overwhelmed with guilt. Am I right? Priceless treasure? That broken old urn? I have a little favor to ask. Yes, what is it? Could you go talk to Desi? Desi? Look, we really want our urn back, so where is it? I'm sorry, I'll give it back, I really will. Maybe not. No, I can't. I can't make promises I can't keep. I'll just end up hurting people. Mr. Nick? I couldn't hear what he just said, especially the last part. Mr. Damask? Do you think you could speak up a little? Yes, sir. I will. I promise. Maybe not. You see, I'm already speaking in my normal voice, so I can't really do anything. Mr. Damask? About the urn. Oh, yeah, the urn. Right away. Actually, no. I wouldn't mind telling you, but actually, I'm afraid you wouldn't believe me anyway. Enough already. Just tell it to us straight. Please don't yell at me. I'm sorry. That urn, I lost it. What? What did you just say? Did you just say you lost it? Yeah, no. Maybe so. Yeah, I lost it. What do you mean? Well, you know, I lost it like I said. These things just happen. You're on the train and you get distracted and you forget your bag, you know? What? You forgot our secret urn on a train? Wait a minute. You went on a train dressed like that? No, I was just speaking hypothetically, that's all. Anyway. I'm sorry. I just lost it somewhere. I don't know where. This guy's story is more surreal than a Dali painting. Are you really sure this creep is mask to mask? Maya, don't call him a creep. Although I do have to admit, I understand your doubts about this guy. So, who is this Desi person? Please don't talk about my wife like that. No, I guess she must be his wife? I'm sorry, the truth is, it was my wife that told me to have you all come here. Do you think you could go and visit her at my hideout? Hideout? Mr. Nick, what does he mean by hideout? Oh, sorry, naturally I meant to say my secret base. Secret base? Well, my apartment actually. Palazzo Pelle Pepe. 3rd floor. Let's have a look, Nick. To the Master Max hideout. Something tells me she just likes the sound of the word hideout. Okay, hold on. I have things to present. Like, my badge. Oh. I do it from this menu. Oh, damn it, really? Man.
I'm really sorry I caused so much trouble.
If you're so sorry, then you shouldn't have stolen it in the first place.
But the only thing I did wrong was lose it. That's not right. I was wrong either way. I'm sure the owners of that other treasure feel the same.
He sure seems sorry.
Who would have imagined that such a famous thief would have such a pure heart?
No. Okay. Hold on. Was this related? No, okay.
Ever since I was a little boy, I've always been interested in mysterious masked men.
So that's what you wanted to be when you grew up?
Yes, no, sort of, but not exactly. I never imagined I'd feel as bad as I do now about the treasures being stolen.
People sure can be complicated, can't they? Him! Do you know him? He claims to be your arch enemy and rival.
That person. He's not my arch enemy or my rival. Well, actually, no. Now that I think about it, the terms arch enemy and rival are the same thing.
They are rivals. Only people who have it out for each other would disagree like this. No opinion of yourself. Okay. No. Okay. Let's go and check this again, because did I answer everything? Yeah, okay. Let's go to his hideout. Okay. There's a lot of stuff here. Wow. Check this place out. No doubt about it. This is Master Max's hideout, alright.
Who is it? Is that you, Ronnie?
Huh? Who are you people? Are you Desi Delight?
That's right, I'm Desiree. Ah. Oh, you must be the lawyer and the victim.
Yeah, that's us. Your husband told us to stop by and speak with you. I'm Maya Fey, and this is Phoenix Wright, attorney at law. Nicky Boy and Maya, huh? Nicky Boy? I can't tell you how grateful I am that you decided to help my Ronnie. Well, you're welcome. Did she really call me Nicky Boy? Yeah, she did call you Nicky Boy. About your husband. Isn't he the cutest? A bit weak sometimes, though. A bit? By the way, did you know they mentioned Maya on TV? Huh? Really? They said you own the urn and that you're doing some shady training at a law office now. Remind me not to watch that channel's news program. After I saw that, I thought it might be a good idea to meet the lawyer they mentioned. I see. My Ronnie, he has such a powerful imagination and gets deluded easily. He kept insisting he was going to surrender to the police. I didn't know what to do. It was me, I stole that urn, he kept saying, as if it was even possible. Huh? But are you saying he didn't? Ha ha ha, of course he didn't. Why would my Ronnie ever do something like that? But, well, you know, it's a priceless treasure, and he's, you know... Is it possible his own wife doesn't know his secret identity? Me? I'm the kind of woman that needs excitement in her life. Oh, excitement, huh? Yeah, I'm at my happiest when I'm racing along my bike going full throttle. Riding a motorcycle is like putting your life on the line, you know what I mean? Well, I think that depends on how you ride it. I'm the type that can't stand living a boring, dreary old life with no action. No offense, but your husband, Ron, he doesn't look exactly like the risk-taking type himself. You're right about that. He's definitely not one for thrills and danger. But I do have to say that he makes up for it in other ways. Other ways? Yes, money. Ronnie is incredibly rich and super generous. He bought me a bike that's so fast it would make your head spin. And shopping. I like to shop so much it makes Ronnie's head spin. The other day, it actually happened. His head actually started to spin. Man, talk about a high-maintenance wife. So, where does Mr. Delight get all this money from? Ronnie is a security guard. They put their lives on the line, right? So they get paid tons of money in return. Tons of it. He's a security guard? I think it's my turn for my head to spin. Can you tell us about what happened last night? Hello. Hello, Ignorant Spoon. Welcome. What time did that incident take place at again? Nah. Literally, there is I could not put anything in any sort of microphone in the frame would be a problem. What time was it again, Maya? Well, according to Detective Gumshoe, it was around 1:30 in the morning. Last night was horrible. I got pulled over. But, pulled over? Yeah, I always do my best flying at night. Flying? You're talking about your motorcycle, right? Yes, anyways. Last night I got pulled over by a policeman. I can't believe he caught up to me. It was a great chase, let me tell you. When he finally caught me, the poor man was as white as a sheet. It was about 3 in the morning when I finally got home. Sounds like she's got an airtight alibi. Well, what about Mr. Delight? I don't really know. We weren't together at that time of night. But when I got home, he was already fast asleep. So basically, he's got no alibi. Yeah, basically. Here's my badge. Damn it! No unique dialogue. Excuse me, but would you take a look at this? Oh, I'm sorry. I haven't the faintest idea. I guess I just don't get out enough. So what do you know about this? Okay, fine. No, you can't show her that, Nick. That emblem is top secret, don't you remember? Though, sorry about that. But the way she said top secret was a worse giveaway than what I did. Ooh, when I hear the word top secret, it just piques my interest like nothing else. Hold on, can I present? Yes. So, Nicky boy, you're a lawyer, huh? Well, yeah. How do you like it? I bet it's so exciting. Yeah, sometimes. Actually, a little too exciting at times. Ooh, I just love a good thrill. Nicky boy, it sounds like you have it so nice. This is starting to get awkward. That's what you get for showing your photo to people. Miss Delight, you must know, right? About your husband and Mask to Mask? Mask to Mask? Of course, I know all about it. My husband is his biggest fan. Yup. What? Huh? But biggest fan? Yes, and Ronnie can be pretty delusional sometimes. That's how this whole misunderstanding happened. Wait a minute. Did you say delusional? Yeah, that's right. I just don't know what I'm gonna do with him. You see, Ronnie actually believes that he is Mask to Mask. What? What? What are you talking about? Actually, hold on. Oh, fuck. So, when did Ron first become Mask to Mask? What are you talking about? He's not Mask to Mask. Huh? But... Wait a second. Look around at this room. This place is obviously Mask to Mask's hideout. No, you're totally wrong. A real thief's hideout wouldn't look like this. It's because Ronnie is so timid himself that he looks up to heroic figures. Heroic figures? But Mask to Mask is a bad guy. So he's deluded then, huh? Could that really be true? Anyway, if he really had stolen the urn, wouldn't he still have it? Well, I suppose so. Then, why don't you ask him if he has the urn or not? She has a point. Mr. Delight isn't exactly the criminal type. But something about Ron's behavior bothers me. Maybe it's true. Maybe Mr. Delight isn't Mask to Mask after all. Say, can I ask you something, Nicky boy? What is it? I know I may seem like a bad girl on the outside, but the one thing I won't stand for is illegal activity. I had the feeling you wouldn't. You're tough, but I can tell you've got a good heart. Somebody framed my poor Ronnie. I just know it. Could you give this to Ronnie for me? A letter? Yeah, for Ronnie. I want him to fight back. Miss Delight. Okay, you've got it. Just relax and leave it all to us. Addressed to her husband apparently contains something important. Okay. Hold on. I want to present one more thing. Two more things. I know he doesn't look it, but he can really get things done when he puts his mind to it. Really? So when exactly does he put his mind to it? Well, not very often, I admit. What exactly does Miss Delight see in her husband anyway? Wow, you must have really seen skyrockets when you first met him to love him so much. Skyrockets? I didn't know people still use that term. As long as I've got my motorcycle and my Ronnie, I'm happy. Oh, that's so sweet. Oh, that plus a little excitement and a little shopping money. Then I'm happy. Now she's starting to sound a bit greedy. Don't you think, Nick? Okay. Let's go. I haven't examined anything. Hold on. Okay. There's so much stuff in this room and I can't examine any of it. There are a bunch of books lying here. They're all romantic-sounding novels about famous heists and fantastic thieves. Wow, look at all the bookmarks and notes stuck into them. Let's see here. Note, must remember this thieves' way of laughing. Very useful. Note, a calling card is an important part of any good thief's modus operandi. Wow, Ron really studied his stuff. Nick, it's a torpedo. It's hard to believe, but it sure looks real. Where could he have picked something up like this? Please don't say that torpedoes are things people just leave lying around. Yeah. It's Mask to Mask. There's a tape recorder hanging from its neck. Let me see that. Ah ha 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 ha! I'll be taking this crown now. Better luck next time, gentlemen. Ha 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 ha! I don't get it. What's this supposed to be, Nick? It's a bunch of cheap costume pieces arranged inside a nice frame. Look, Nick, it's a fake beard. There's also a mask made out of cardboard. Hey, that controller is not even plugged in! Also, it was just sitting in the charger. It's also not the one I'm using right now, either. What the heck? Drink. There's also a mask made of cardboard. Here, Nick, try on this fake beard. Come on, try it on. Hey, cut it out. Now, put on the mask. It's Phoenix Damask. Let's borrow it for a while. No way, I'm not stealing from a thief. I have enough bad karma as is. This thing looks vaguely familiar. Oh, I know, it's a fishbowl. Well, an upside down one anyway. I think it's a helmet. An alien helmet. And that looks like a tape recorder or something next to it. I think it's a transceiver. An alien transceiver. Nick, do you think maybe you could act like a grown-up for a little bit? Getting lectured by Maya to be more of an adult. That's a new low. For anyone who doesn't realize, this is Old Bag's costume in Ace Attorney 2. Which is why Phoenix was making those alien jokes. There's a whole bunch of stuff piled up over here. Duck and cover, it's a missile. Did you know there's dynamite in missiles? But they're not heavy enough to be real. Oh wait, they're just really well-made toys. What are these rolls of paper stuck in the trash can? Theft of the Mazarian Stone, the Great Albatross Strategy. Theft of the Immortal Goddess Statue, the Great Knuckle Bomber Strategy. Did the police even investigate this place? Yeah, right? Hey, Nick. Look on top of the chair. Looks like an envelope and a letter. Well, don't just stand there. Come on, let's read it. Hold on, trying to adjust. No! Adjust. Damn it. Well, don't just stand there. Come on, let's read it. Maya, you know that we shouldn't do that. There we go. What are you talking about? The letter could be an important clue. No way. You can't just go reading a private letter because you feel like it. It's not just because I feel like it. It really could be important. If I was sure it was a clue, I guess I wouldn't mind. Yeah, don't go around reading people's emails. Oh, that's so cute. It's a hot air balloon, you know? It's called a hot air balloon, you know. Wow, there's no fooling you. I want to make my own balloon now. I'll even let you ride in it, Nick. That emblem on the balloon is supposed to be top secret. That's proof enough that Ron Delight really is mask to mask. I'd better not tell Maya. She gets kind of scary when it comes to celebrities. Okay, I believe. Is that everything? In this room? Okay. Yeah. Okay, let's, Detention center? Let's give the letter that she told me to give him, because it contains something very important. Oh, that's right. Here, this is from your wife.
Oh, from Desiree? Thank you.
Letter given to Mask. Actually, more like taken.
My dear Ronnie, how are you? I'm doing fine.
He's clutching onto that letter so hard, the ink is gonna be squeezed out. He looks so happy.
You should write a letter to Mystic Maya too, Mr. Nick. Mr. Lawyer?
Yes?
In the letter that Desiree wrote, she said, ask this guy to be your lawyer.
Huh?
I know this would be asking a lot, but could you please take my case? My trial starts tomorrow.
Hey, hang on a second. He can't be your lawyer. Why not? What do you mean, why not? We're the victims in this case, right? Victims of the mask guy. Well, yeah. But according to Desiree, he didn't do it.
She said, poor man! He's deluded himself into thinking he did it, right, Mr. Nick?
Come on! She could be lying to protect her husband. Well, that's true. No, actually not. It's actually hard to say. Oh no, it's spreading!
Oh, please, I'll give you the treasure of your choice in return.
What should I do? I mean, I probably should take his case, right? Well, Mr. Delight, I've decided to give it a try. I'll defend you.
Really? You will?
Hey, what are you doing, Nick?
He's a thief! You can't trust him!
Well, he may be a thief, but I think there's more to this case than meets the eye.
Mr. Nick, I was wrong about you. I shouldn't have trusted you.
But Pearls?
I can't believe you defend the person after what he did to Mystic Maya. I'll never forgive you, ever! Nah!
But Pearly, wait! This is gonna be ugly. Nah! I'll go after her. Sorry, Pearls, but...
Sorry about that. I didn't mean to cause any trouble.
Well, you couldn't have known she'd react like that. I guess I might as well start investigating. Oh, Maya, where's Pearls? She said she's gonna go back to the office. Go check on her later, would you? And what about you? Are you okay with me taking Mr. Delight's case? Yeah, I'm fine, Nick. I believe in you. I think I'm gonna cry. Cinnamon Buns Princess Leia looking ass, yeah.
I know you have a lot of work to do. I really appreciate it.
Okay, Nick, let's get the show on the road. Okay, let's go find Pearls, I guess, right? Makes sense. Let's go back to the office. What time is it at the office? Oh. Ah! Mr. Nick! Welcome back. Oh, hey, Pearls. You're back too, I see.
I went and bought us a strawberry cake. I'm gonna go make some tea to go with it.
Hey, Pearls. It looks like she feels really bad about what happened at the detention center.
Mr. Nick, I was wrong about you. I shouldn't have trusted you.
Am I gonna have to do the crying sound again?
I'll never forgive you, ever.
No, good, okay. Wow!
Mystic Maya, the tea is ready.
Oh, thanks.
Come on, Mr. Nick, please have some of this cake.
I want some of that cake. Yeah, thanks. Pearls?
Oh, excuse me. I was in the middle of cleaning the toilet.
Hey, it's okay. I just cleaned it this morning. too late. This might be a good time for me to ask about her. Okay. Yeah, let's talk. I first met Pearls a year ago. It was when that murder happened at Crane Village. I still remember what she said to me when we first met.
You're Mr. Nick, right? You're Mystic Maya's special someone.
Hey, Maya. I've always thought it was because she was young, but... But what? Pearls. I think she's got the wrong idea. About... you and me. Huh? There's something you need to understand. What is it? It's kind of like a Crane Village custom, sort of. There are hardly any men in Crane Village. Now that you mention it, I never actually saw any men there when I visited. I'm pretty sure I told you about it a long time ago, about how spiritual powers run very strong in the Fae family. Yeah, you did. And that's why you're undergoing training to be a spirit medium, right? Yeah. The thing is, only women can actually inherit the spiritual power. That's why the whole culture of Crane Village kind of revolves around its women. Well, that's understandable. Nothing wrong with that. Yeah, but because of that, there tends to be a lot of unsuccessful marriages. Oh? Well, men start to feel left out after a while, and then they just start leaving. Especially if the man has a daughter. Are you saying that Pearl's father... He's gone. He left the village when she was very young. Boy, that's tough. Yeah, and she grew up seeing nothing but unhappy marriages all around her. That's why she's so sensitive to things like that. Pearl seems to love you a lot. Well, it's because I'm her only cousin, and, well, because of the murder case last year, Pearlie's mother is... Oh, yeah. I remember now. Pearl's mother, Morgan Fay? She's serving a prison term in isolation right now. So you see, I'm the only family Pearlie has right now. But it's the same for me, too. Maya. My mother's gone, too. So your mother... Why was Auntie's mug overflowing with cum? I know, right? So your mother's still missing? Yeah, and no one has any idea where she is. Maya's mother, Misty Faye. The current master of the Crane channeling technique. She disappeared 17 years ago after getting involved in a certain police case. But you're sure she's still alive, right? Yeah, I know she is. It's sort of a spirit medium thing. And if your mother doesn't come back, then what? Then according to the laws of the village, I'll become the next master. Missing Maya, the master of the Crane technique. Sounds like a heavy responsibility. Yeah, but there's no one else with the bloodline, sorry. But there's no one else with the blood of the Fae main family who's a spirit medium. Well, Nick, why don't we go out and start investigating? We're not gonna learn anything just sitting around in the office. Yeah, I know. But first I want to talk to Pearls.
Mr. Nick.
Yeah?
I acted like a baby.
Pearls.
I doubted you, even though Mystic Maya trusted you completely. I guess I still have a lot of training to do. Mr. Nick.
Yeah, yes?
From the bottom of my heart, I apologize for what I said.
Oh, it's okay. I'm the one that should be apologizing.
Well, I'm gonna go out for a little bit.
What? Where are you going?
I may be small, but I still have a lot of spirit channeling power. So I'm going to show that I can be useful too, by finding some evidence.
Hey, wait a second. Ugh, god damn it, she sure runs fast. Nick, let's back off and give her some room, okay? Yeah. That controller's not even plugged in! It's not even plugged in! Ugh. When did you first get that porcupine cut? It's been like that ever since I was a little kid. What? You mean it's the way your hair is naturally? I thought you had some sort of special phoenix cut deal with the barber. I mean, you usually only see hair like that in a video game. Is my hair really that weird looking? If it wasn't for Mia, I wouldn't be the person I am today. Yeah, she told me you used to really be useless. Compared to how unreliable you were then, you actually seem responsible now. Actually, you haven't changed that much, I guess. Maya praised me for a change. Hey, wait a second. Itchy nose. I'm gonna have to really buckle down and get serious. Well, you're the future master of the Crane channeling technique after all. Yeah, that and I have to play the part of Big Sister too. For Pearly. And you, Nick. What? Do I look like I was born yesterday? This is the same thing I already heard. I'm sorry that Pearly said what she did. Oh, it's fine. It was nothing. I'm gonna have to smooth things over with Pearls later somehow. Detective Gumshoe's on this case too, huh? He seems to show up during all of our cases. It can't be a coincidence. Maybe it's a sign that our fates are destined to be woven together for all time. Yeah, that'd be a real Beauty and the Beast kind of fairy tale, wouldn't it? So the real identity of Mask to Mask is... Ron Delight, right? That's what Mr. Delight claims, but I'm not too convinced about something he said. Huh? About what? About the sacred urn. Didn't he sound a little vague on the subject? Yeah. Now that you mention it, he said that he had simply lost it, right? I have this distinct feeling that he's hiding something, I just know it. That Detective Atme guy really surprised me. There was a certain something about the way he said, Zavari! Well, he did manage to get back the treasure that the mask guy stole last time, right? And he did it by himself, too. Yeah, I guess. That case certainly has made him famous. It looks like he does deserve to be called Ace Detective after all. So the real identity of Mask to Mask is... Okay, yes, this is the same. Okay, dialogue. Yup. That Desiree sure is cool. I love that whole motorcycle thing. The way she laughs in the face of death, I want to try it myself. I thought you only knew how to ride a bike. Hey, don't forget, Nick, that it's an electric bike. Electric? So young and already so lazy. Whatever happened to good old exercise? Shut up, boomer. Hold on. October 12th, Lordly Taylor, Main Exhibition Hall. Maya? Oh, Miss Andrews. I'm so sorry, it's my fault. Your precious urn. Your precious urn! Please calm down. What's wrong?
It never ends. Everything I touch ends in failure. Maya, I'm sorry. I'll do anything to make it up to you.
No, it's okay. Don't.
I know I don't look it, but I'm good with my hands. I can make you another urn.
But hold on. Just wait, okay? Breathe, calm down, and talk to us. She just tell Maya she was good with her hands. Likes to play hand games.
Forgive me. Forgive me.
Oh shit, I can't examine these things again. Hold on. It's the folding screen of the Crane's sacred writings. But I can't read what it says on it. Really? But I thought it was some kind of important spell. Yeah, my mother read it and taught me to memorize it. I'll be in trouble if I ever forget it. Looks like the Crane channeling school is teetering dangerously on the edge. That's probably where the sacred urn was going to be displayed. Yeah, I guess so. Should I put my attorney's badge there? You know, as a replacement? I think it's a little too small for that. What about my Megatama? Now you're being silly. That's definitely too small. Wow, this is incredible. It's a tiny version of my whole village. Hey, I've got a great idea. We can make a miniature of your office, Nick. I don't know about that. The whole place is overflowing with junk. You'd die before you finish painstakingly recreating that mess. Well, we could always clean it up first. True. Let's talk! So, when did you get the calling card from Mask to Mask? Let's see. Exactly 10 days ago. I was gonna show it to the police, but that detective stopped me. So you asked Detective Atme to help with security? Yes. In fact, it was about 20 days ago that I hired him. He seemed to know much more about Mask to Mask than the police. So you hired him for security even before the calling card incident? Or calling card arrived? Well, yes. I had a premonition that something bad might happen. I've learned to trust my hunches. So that's why there are security cameras, even in the basement warehouse? Yes. Lordly Taylor is very serious about their security measures. It was their way of saying, bring it on, to any potential thieves. Well, he sure brought it last night, and even left with a nice souvenir. Can you tell us a bit about the security for the treasure exhibit? It was all my fault. I never should have called this paltry little collection a treasure exhibit anyways. Why do you say that? The urn that was stolen is a pretty important object. Maybe, but its actual value after appraisal was, well, practically zero. Zero? I polished it until it was just about glowing. I thought maybe I could make it look more valuable. But that urn contains the soul of Mystic Amy. Anyway, I left all these security arrangements to Detective Atme. But 5 days ago, I began receiving all sorts of other exhibit items from Karain. Lots of people started going in and out of the warehouse down there. You're off to stream. Good luck on your stream. I will send people your way when I am done, which should be soonish. So maybe one of them was actually Mask to Mask in disguise. No, I personally checked out everyone that came through here, so that's not possible. Knowing Adrian, she probably even checked out what they ate for breakfast that morning. Let's see. there anything I should present? Like, Oh, okay, I can't show her anything. She has the same response for everything. Okay. Nothing I can do here. Let's go here. What a fucking office. Hello? Well, well, how lovely it is to see you again, my dear. Welcome to my abode. Relax and soak up the atmosphere. Actually, we're kind of, shh, silence. Hee. Precisely as I expected. What is? Zvari! The truth has once again been elegantly revealed to me. A lawyer and a spirit medium. Am I correct? I think we've already been through this. Ha! So my estimation was correct. Zvari, how truly elegant. Now then, what can I do for you? Spoiler, Maya's the real thief to try to make money. I mean, could be. Why is my stick not working? Oh, I need to be using the other controller. Oh my god. So used to fucking playing Pokemon, Let's Go. Okay. Ah, there's a cold breeze coming from this hearth. Hee. It seems you've fallen for my little deception. You see, this fireplace conceals a rather unexpected device. Yes, a high-tech air conditioner. What? Why would you put an air conditioner in there? In the summer, it acts as an air conditioner, and in the winter, it's a heater. Clever. Ah, so the music in this room is coming from here. Look at Me Elegy, composed by Look at Me. This lovely device is called a gramophone. In days of yore, people listened to music on them. Aha, that's just what I thought. I told you so, Nick. That's quite a large portrait of yourself you have there. Yes, I wanted it to say to everyone who saw it, look at me, look at me. With the model so fine, I knew the portrait would also be aesthetically pleasing. That's nice. That's one impressive bookshelf filled with some very impressive books. My Life as an Ace Detective, unabridged edition by Luke at Me, Ace Detective. Hey, he's even got one of those ships in a bottle thingies. Ah, would you look at that? There's a little Luke at Me doll at the helm. How cute! There's a microscope here, too. I wonder if he was researching something. The glass slides have different names on them. This one says, At Me Virus. This guy is just dying to make a name for himself, huh? It's getting kind of irritating, actually. This desk is literally covered with all sorts of chemistry equipment. He does. Oh, I just love chemistry. Say, Nick, I bet you didn't know this, but water is made up of carbon and hydrogen. No. Not carbon. Oxygen. Oxygen and hydrogen. Oh, well, there are always alternative theories, I guess. If by alternative theories, you mean the ones you made up inside that head of yours. Yeah. I definitely read some of those words incorrectly. I like all these knives that are just thrown in this wall to pin everything up. Is that his bong? Okay. Let's talk to him now. Actually, let's see. It's the same. You mentioned before that you were on guard duty all alone that night. Precisely. This is my 5th encounter with my arch enemy. I refuse to allow anyone to interfere with my rightful pursuit of my prey. I heard you've been after Master Mass since his very first theft? Yes, my dear. Fucking low battery alert. Turn off, controller. You're not even being used. Yes, my dear. I see you've done your homework. In his very first heist, that vile thief pilfered the famous jewel, the Tear of Emanon. I first encountered him in the music's sacred hall, the crime scene itself. So, that's why you were hired as security for the treasure exhibit? I'm pretty sure he said that Adrian Andrews hired him. Yes, I borrowed some equipment from Lordly Taylor and set the perfect trap. You must mean the security camera. But I thought you were watching the area yourself, too. So how did Master Mask manage to steal the urn? That's the million-dollar question. What is Master Mask's modus operandi? 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 One of those words. Mr. Atme, did you know about the sacred urn? I am interested in only one thing, my dear, and that is Master Mask. Sacred urn? Pfft, that has nothing to do with this case. But wasn't that what Master Mask stole this time? I am a hunter, sir, and that urn was nothing more than a lure to catch my prey. Do you yourselves remember the shape of the individual peanuts you throw to pigeons? I don't think I like this guy's attitude, Nick. Well, anyway, it looks like he doesn't know about the urn. There's something that's kind of bothering me here. Please, my dear, ask me anything you like. After all, we are all but seekers wandering alone in the dark. Well, I was wondering how Master Mask managed to steal the urn. I mean, isn't it strange that you don't seem to know? Yeah, now that you mention it, it is strange. After all, you were on guard that night at the scene of the crime. Unless you were sound asleep, you should have at least seen Master Mask. Oh shit. Bitch is lying. Gotta break that titty lock. What the? It's a titty lock. Psyche lock? Hey, Nick. What is this Psyche lock thing? Well, your Megatama lets me see when people are keeping secrets. By breaking their mental locks, I can find out what those secrets are. What? This Megatama has that kind of power? Maya, you're the one who gave me this Megatama last year. Oh, well, it's true that this Megatama is a prized Fae family heirloom, but... Pearly was the one that actually imbued it with the spiritual powers, right? That's why I don't really know much about what it can do. This is the woman that's gonna take over the Karain channeling school someday? So how do you do it? How do you break the Psyche lock thing? Well, you present the Megatama to the person with the secret. Cool. I can't wait to see it in action. Come on, try it out. Oh boy, I think the future master still needs to learn how to be patient. Let's present the Psyche lock. Okay. Let's break this lock! Detective Atme, you were standing guard at the scene of the crime. There's no way you didn't see Master Mask commit the crime. Well now, I can hardly see why you're so positive about that. Yes, indeed, I was guarding that warehouse. That much is true. But I can't tell you for certain that not a single person passed through that door. I'm not sure why, but this at-me guy is lying through his teeth. I know. I'll show him some proof. Detective At-me, I have here proof that someone went through the door last night. Camera data. There was a security camera set up at the scene of the crime. It should have automatically taken a photo of anyone that went through that door. Precisely. I hope you don't mind, but we've already gotten our hands on the camera data. As you can see, the camera went off exactly once last night. What? But my monocle didn't catch anyone in its flash. It must be some kind of computer malfunction. It must be. Maybe it was your monocle that malfunctioned. What? Are you saying that I didn't do my duty properly? Detective At-me, you must have seen the thief last night. The question is, why are you trying to hide it? If he's hiding it, there must be some reason. Some reason that he desperately wants to keep hidden. And I've got just the piece of evidence that should prove it. Do I? Yeah, I do. Okay, let's suppose you didn't manage to see Mask to Mask. In that case, the reason you didn't at that time was because you were... unconscious? Got hit with the fucking 7-branch sword that I cannot pronounce the name of? Right? I'm afraid that making a guess is not enough. Time to put your money where your mouth is. Show me your evidence. Detective At-me. Get fucked. You were knocked unconscious by the thief, weren't you? Ha ha ha. Surely you must be joking. You think that I, Luke At-me, could be knocked unconscious so easily? This sword proves it. That's... Before the theft, this sword was in the hands of the statue of Amy Faye. Furthermore, at that time, it was not bent. Oh. There's only one explanation. You were struck on the head and knocked unconscious by the sword. Well, detective, how about it? I'm impressed. You truly are an ace attorney. Break that titty lock. Goodbye. Mask to Mask, MO. I can't deny that there may be a small hint of truth in what you say. So, you were knocked out when the thief first clobbered you? Clobber. What an ugly way of saying it, but I suppose you could put it that way. The coward struck at the precise moment that I turned to look at the computer. So you never... I'm out of water. I need water. My throat is extremely dry. I will be right back. Yo, I love that catchphrase. That's a good candidate for a catchphrase for me. I do say that a lot. So you never noticed that the thief had entered the warehouse? No, the coward must have wormed his way in through somewhere besides the door. Perhaps the air ducts or the sewer pipes. Then my arch nemesis struck me on the head from behind with this gruesome item here. Ouch. Mr. Atme should have his poor head examined. You can say that again. How could he have underestimated the thief that badly? Shishido updated in the court record. Well, it looks like we got one thing cleared up anyway. Huh? What? That Atme is the greatest ace detective in the world? No, that he never actually saw the thief. Oh, that's right. So the thief may not even be mask to mask. Just one moment, Sir Lawyer. The thief was unquestionably mask to mask. But you never actually saw him. Perhaps so, but I installed a security camera for just such a contingency. Oh. Last night, the camera went off exactly once. Behold, this is a photo of the dastardly thief taken by the security camera. Oh shit. That's him! Mask to mask! The thief can be none other than the arch criminal, Mask to Mask. After all, he has a very good reason for committing such brazen crimes. What are you talking about? So, what did you mean by he had a very good reason? Exactly that. Mr. Delight had a very good reason to dress up and commit those crimes. There should be a green envelope somewhere in his room. Oh shit. You'll need to go and investigate. We have to go read his mail. Breach of privacy. But how would you know about that? Have you forgotten? You're speaking to the finest ace detective to ever walk on the face of this earth. The most brilliant mind since, well, ever. Luke Atme. Ugh. Well, I guess we better go take a look, just in case. Okay. Is that everything I have to do here? Probably, right? Let's go, yeah, he doesn't answer any fucking questions about anything, because they didn't want to have to write dialogue for him, I guess. Okay. Hey, Nick! Remember what Detective Atme said? Was literally just here. Exactly that. Mr. Delight had a very good reason to dress up and commit those crimes. There should be a green envelope somewhere in this room. You'll need to go and investigate. A green envelope, huh? Looks like this is it. Okay, let's have a look. If you don't want your true identity revealed to the world, come to KB Security at 1 a.m. on October 12th and bring $50,000. $50,000? This is a blackmail letter. It sure looks like a major clue, all right. Written with a fountain pen, found in Ron's room. Ding dong! Oh, someone's at the door. I'll be right back. Won't take but a second, I promise. Oh. Thank you for coming. That's so nice of you. When I see a damsel in distress, I just can't help myself. Please, come on in. I'll make some coffee. Really? Okay, I guess I'll make myself at home, pretty lady. Who am I voicing? Wait a minute. I know that voice. Oh, Nicky boy, I'm so sorry, but I've got another guest. Ah! You're... It's Larry Butts! Nick, it's you, and Maya too. What a fluke. Larry, long time no see. What? You know each other? Nicky boy? Nick, do you and this girl have, you know, something going on? Something? If you mean what I think. I underestimated you, Nick. A gorgeous lady like this? And married, too? Way to go, dude. I knew it. Just when things can't get any worse, it's time to cue in the butts. Larry Butts. Ever since grade school, he's been... not exactly a close friend, but yeah, we know each other. Hey man, that wasn't nice. I was your very first client. We've got quite the storied history, he and I. And what we used to say still rings true. When something smells, it's usually the butts. Larry Butts. Hey, come on now. You're embarrassing me. And in front of this pretty little thing here. So you two are old childhood friends, I see. That is so sweet. You two go ahead and catch up on old times. I'm gonna go check on my bike. Nice girl that... oh, sorry. Wrong boys. Nice girl, that Desi. So how have you been, Nick? Too busy if you really want to know. Can I examine anything else in this room? I can examine that again. Is it because Larry's here now? Am I gonna get new dialogue? Okay, let's see. So Ron received a blackmail letter, huh? Do you think Miss Delight knows about this? Well, if she did, I don't think she would have been smiling like that. I wonder if we should tell her about it. I think it'd be smarter if we didn't. Why are you here? Listen, I'm a security guard. I'm not here to sell you juicy bits of info and chew the fat, man. Funny, you had no qualms about selling samurai dogs just 2 years ago. You're 26 years old, right? Don't you think it's about time you took a long, hard look at your life? Coming from a guy who can only brag about how many times he's been rejected? I find that kind of ironic. Hey, I remember her. That's Maya's big sister. Wow, you really do remember. Yeah, who could forget? A couple of gorgeous sisters. Hubba hubba. You hear that, Nick? Gorgeous. Oh yeah, that's right. When I defended Larry, Mia was still alive. Wow, you're wow, you're even cuter than the last time I saw you. Oh, really? Yeah, you look totally different than 2 years ago, don't you think, Nick? Maybe it's because we're always together, but she looks pretty much the same to me. Oh, what a cutie. Hey, Nick, so what's the deal between you and this girl? Hey, that's my cousin. Her name is Pearl Faye. Pearl, huh? Too bad. Never date two girls with the same name. That's one rule I can't break. Oh my god. Jesus Christ, Larry. I think that the fact that she's only 9 years old would break some rules somewhere. Whoa, who is this? Come on, man, don't hold out on me. Forget about it. It's on a need-to-know basis and you don't need to know. Hey now, I thought we were pals. I got a major thing for girls with black sleeveless shirts and glasses, dude. How do you know that? And if they have an orange-colored memo pad, I really lose my cool. He has to be making that up. He can't really know Adrian, can he? Nah. I just thought of something. What if it's actually a hot chick under that costume? Forget about it. It's a guy, trust me. Man, you're killing my buzz, dude. Boy, talk about someone who has a one-track mind. Nope. That Desi is one awesome lady, alright. It's been a long time since I felt this way. I think I'm really in love this time. A long time, huh? Yeah, well, except for what I feel for you, Maya. I don't think even he knows what he's saying anymore. Even you could learn a few tricks from me, Nick. Yeah? Like, what? Look at my hair, for example. It points up straight, right? But your hair, on the other hand, points backwards. That's no good at all, man. It's defeatist. You gotta aim high for the stars. I can't find a counter-argument to that. Larry Butts. So, what have you been up to this whole time? It's been 2 years since I heard from you. And what's with those clothes? You look, well, weird. Hey man, that's uncalled for. This is my uniform for my part-time job. But I can't believe it's been 2 years. They say time flies when you're having fun. What's wrong? Nick, I gotta tell you. Women, I don't trust them anymore. You got dumped again? Well, you know, Bennifer. I followed her all the way to Japan 2 years ago. That's where I met the famous Katie Tom. My whole life changed. Bennifer? Katie Tom? I've never heard of either of them. Anyway, dude. Katie Tom chooses Hollywood over me. Can you believe it? Well, actually. Anyway, sounds like you had quite the adventure. Women. They're so... Oh. But you're different, Maya. You're not like the rest. Looks like he's still the same old Larry. Why are you here? So what are you doing here anyway? Huh? What do you mean by that? I'm just a natural-born nice guy, that's all. Well, actually, I picked this up last night while I was working. A wallet? You say you found this last night? Yeah, it had a driver's license in it, so I figured I'd just return it myself. Hang on. Let me see that for a minute. I knew it. Desi's picture is in here. Yeah, I guess he really digs his wife, huh? Hey, Nick, it's not what you're thinking at all. No, I'm pretty sure it is. You haven't changed a bit. No way, man. I mean, she's a married woman. That's just bad news. He really is just here to check out Miss Delight. So you said you found it at your job, right? Yeah, I'm working for a private security company as a guard. Chicks just love a guy in uniform, you know? A security guard, huh? So that's what the uniform's all about. So what time was it when you found this last night? Huh? Why are you asking me that? Trying to see if I got an alibi? You're not the one on the hook for a crime this time, buddy. I guess it was around 1 in the morning, on the first floor of our company building. What was Mr. Delight's wallet doing there? Anyway, there's nothing weird about that. After all, he works there. He works there? You mean Mr. Delight? Sure. Here, take a look at this. It's right there in his wallet. What's this card? It's a key card for the security company. See, it's got a serial number on it right there. There's no mistake about it. You said you're working part-time at a security company, right? That's right. Why are you making that scary face? Security company, huh? Something's not quite secure about Larry working there. I need to find out as much as I can about this keycard. Oh man, okay. So you're sure about this keycard? Yep, that's the keycard we use at the building I work in. According to the serial number, this one's for the CEO's office. You needed to get into that room, and every time you use that card, it leaves a record. It leaves a record? Yeah, it tells you exactly who entered the room and when. Larry, I need that data. Whoa, slow down, man. Sorry, but that data is off limits to outsiders. If I lost this job, I'd never have a chance with Desi. It's times like these when I wish lawyers weren't so powerless. You didn't touch anything in the wallet, did you? Hey man, be serious. You know what I was interested in? If Mask to Mask doesn't look out, he's gonna be the victim of a robbery himself. Okay. Hey Larry, what about this? What? If you got something to say, then say it already. Huh? A blackmail letter? Do you know anything about this? What? I don't know anything about Alexis, and that's the truth. Huh? What? I can't believe you do this to me. I thought you were my friend. $50,000? I don't have that kind of money. No, you don't understand. This blackmail letter was sent to Ron Delight. Phew, man, you scared me. I almost had a heart attack, you idiot. Wait, I'm the idiot? Man, I was so totally confused because it said KB Security right on the envelope. Yeah, so what? That's where I've got a part-time job, at KB Security. No shit. What? Sounds like I should really find Sounds like I should really find out some more about this KB Security company. KB Security, the company in the blackmail letter. You know about it? That's where I work, yeah. In fact, I'm on the job right now. Huh? So what are you doing here, then? Well, the boss is away right now, and you know what mice do when the cat's away. Yes. Anyway, how far is this company? Let me see. About 30 minutes by car, I guess. Well, fly down the road, anyway. Well, this apartment building is pretty close to Lordly Taylor, right? And it would take roughly an hour to go from here and back, here to KB Security and back. If Ron Delight was at KB Security when the robbery occurred, then... Whoa. Then he couldn't have stolen the sacred urn. Hey, Nick, your phone! Okay. Beep.
Hello? Is this the right residence?
Pearls, where are you?
I thought I'd go to Lordly Taylor to try to find some more clues, but I'm afraid I've gotten lost.
What? Give me that phone, Nick. Pearly, are you alright? Where are you right now?
I was walking along and I found myself in front of that person's office.
That person? Who?
That person who doesn't act his age and always says the Vari when he's excited.
Look at me, Ace Detective. Okay, stay right there. We're coming to get you.
All right. I'm a little scared.
All right, let's go, Maya. Wait a second, Nick. What? That phone call just now sounded like a real cutie. Oh my god, no. Larry, please. Another one of your special friends? Say goodbye to Miss Delight for me, would you, Larry? No, Larry, why? Why, Larry?
Ah, Mr. Nick, Mystic Maya.
Pearly.
I never thought I'd see the two of you again. So is Mr. Ace Detective out of the office?
Oh, sorry. That's a Phoenix voice. So is Mr. Ace Detective out of the office?
Yeah, when I arrived here, there wasn't a single soul in sight.
Say, Nick. Doesn't it look like something's changed since we were here last? Yeah, there's a giant fucking bag in the middle of the goddamn room. Now that you mention it. Oh man, is there new dialogue? Hey, Nick, what's this thing here? It's called a gramophone. In the old days, people used them to listen to music. You can't be serious. I think it's probably for purifying the air or something. I'll bet you 50 cents. Come on, what do you say? Forget it. You'll never pay up when you lose. What a creepy painting. It's like he's looking right at me. Maybe we should put up a big portrait of you in the office, Nick. I can even paint it for you. Maybe you can pose while cleaning the toilet. I think I'd prefer something a bit more dignified. Whoa. It's a huge hearth. Fuck you, low battery alert. Drink. Whoa, it's a huge hearth. It's a fireplace. So, what's the difference? You need to stop judging things based on narrow-minded cultural assumptions, Nick. Right, sorry. Oh, that's so good. That was so good. That was worth it. I'm glad I checked that. This bag. I'm sure it wasn't here before.
It looks quite full. I wonder what could be in there.
Hey, Nick, come on, open it up. Hey, wait a minute. We can't just open this private property. Don't be such a fuddy-duddy. This is an important investigation. It's true. And truth be told, I have to admit, I am kind of curious. Well, what's in there? Hang on a second, I'm taking it out now. Whatever it is, it feels kind of hard and smooth. Well, hello there. Ah! He's here! What are you doing, Sir Lawyer? I'm shocked to see a certain servant of the court ignoring the law so flagrantly. I'm really sorry. Maya made me do it. Nick, I can't believe you! A gentleman never uses a lady as an excuse for his own poor behavior. The real question is, can you afford to waste time lollygagging about here? What do you mean by that? Perhaps I should make myself more clear. Tomorrow's trial. Zavari. Shall we say the figurative Sir William will be dropping his panties before lunchtime. Wow, Nick, sounds like it's gonna be really exciting. Oh god, I love Maya. I guess I'm gonna talk to him, because he doesn't fucking answer any questions about, or he doesn't have any reaction when I present stuff to him. What's gonna happen at the trial tomorrow that's so dramatic? Someone's gonna drop their fucking panties. Do you know what your biggest mistake so far has been, Sir Lawyer? It was becoming a lawyer in the first place.
That certainly does sound like a big mistake, Mr. Nick.
Tomorrow will be a day to remember. I, Luke Atme, will take the stand. And then, Zavari, my testimony will prove to be the undoing of the lot of you. Yes, all of you. I will unmask you as the thief's co-conspirators. Conspirators? Hee. You're quick on the defensive, I see. However, it is not I that is your greatest enemy. There is a far more dangerous threat that you will face during the trial. What are you talking about? Sir Lawyer, if you are truly who you say, I'm sure you've heard of him. His name is Godot. Godot? You have taken a step down the path of foolishness. To try to defend a career criminal who deserves nothing less than the death penalty. Hey! Last time I checked, no one knows for sure that Delight is really Damask. Hee. My dear lady, times may change, but people sadly do not. Well, you will understand this when you are more mature. Who is Godot? Who is this Godot person? It's not surprising that a spirit medium has not heard the name. Godot, the prosecutor whose equal cannot be found in this country, but in heaven. Godot, a legend or myth, Men pin a lifetime of hopes on the chance to simply meet him.
Prosecutor Godot?
But the best prosecutor in the country isn't Godot, it's Mr. Edgeworth. Isn't that right, Nick? It's no surprise that a spirit medium such as yourself would know nothing of this. But Ace Prosecutor Miles Edgeworth is currently traveling abroad. Huh? In fact, it was Mr. Edgeworth who acknowledged Godot as the best in this country.
And you agree with that?
Most certainly. In fact, you could call him the Luke Atmia for the prosecutor's office. Well, that's good to hear. The prosecution has a fighting chance tomorrow.
Mr. Nick, is this Godot really that strong?
I seem to remember hearing about someone like that. Not surprising. Some people spend their entire lives idly waiting for his appearance. It looks like we're done investigating for the day. Hee. Sir Lawyer. The stage has been set and all the pieces are finally in place. All that remains now is for the dance to begin. A new prosecutor, an ace detective, and a thief. This will be one tough trial.
To be continued.
Okay. Man, that was extremely long. That was like 3 hours long. Insane. I am tired. Okay. Nope. Stop. Okay. You don't like Big Nose Luke? He seems a little suspicious, doesn't he? Okay. So, I'm gonna send you guys over to Great Newton's channel. And I'm gonna be back tomorrow at 5 p.m. with Bloodborne. I think I'm gonna do more Chalice Dungeon stuff, but I'm not sure yet. I might try to fight Ebrietas as well. We'll see. Okay. Yes. Thank you so much for watching, guys. You're the best. Good night.